Coming up on Fulton Today, the 2017 runoff election brings new leadership to the county. We'll have a complete report. Also, we'll take a look at 2018's proposed budget and how you can voice your opinion about how it's being spent. And county officials also seek your input on upcoming transportation projects. That and much more starts right now on Fulton Today. Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis-Rucker. Fulton County voters determine who will lead both the county and the city of Atlanta. FGTV's Brian Robinson joins us now with more on this story. Brian?
That's right. For Fulton County, it's the dawn of a new era of leadership. In the hotly contested chairman's race, Rob Pitts wins over Keisha Waite to become Fulton County's next at-large commissioner. In the race for the District 4 Commissioner seat, Natalie Hall wins over Catherine Flowers. And Keisha Lance Bottoms wins over Mary Norwood to become the City of Atlanta's next mayor. And you can log on to FultonElections.com to see a complete list of all the runoff election winners. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Brian Robinson.
That old saying that don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, well, it rings true as it relates to paying your tax bill. After mailing out the tax bills in early November, the tax commissioner and his staff immediately started spreading the word about the benefits of paying before the end of this year.
You can use it on your 2017 income tax as a deduction.
Now, just in case you forgot the deadline for the City of Atlanta residents to pay their tax bills, that is Sunday, December 31st. Monday, January 15th, which is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, is the deadline for Fulton County residents to pay their taxes. Property taxes are the main source of revenue the counties, school boards, and cities rely on to function. Payments received by December 21st will be distributed to authorities the following week to help meet year-end financial obligations.
The cities and the school boards and the county, they have obligations that have to be met by year end. If payments are received by December 21st, we will be able to get them their revenue by year end to meet those obligations.
You can pay your bill at the tax commissioner's new office here in the government center or online by logging on to FultonCountyTaxes.org. Fulton leaders lay out their tentative savings and spending plan for next year, and now they want to hear from taxpayers.
2018.
The 2018 proposed budget for Fulton County was revealed during the Board of Commissioners' November recess meeting. The budget totals $965 million, including $667 million for the general fund. The plan was designed to reflect the county's commitment to its strategic priority objectives.
The proposed general fund budget is balanced through a combination of revenue and expenditure, revenue enhancements and expenditure reductions.
In the All People Are Safe category, the plan is to invest some $338 million. $5.5 million of that includes the continuation of the Justice Reinvestment Initiative. $286 million will be invested to ensure that all people are healthy. This includes efforts to implement a program that supports early brain development and the reduction of HIV cases in the county.
And we have an opportunity for constituents to make public comment or host Q&A.
Community engagement meetings hosted by each commissioner are planned all month long. You can voice your thoughts on the 2018 proposed budget. To find the one closest to you, just log on to the county's website at FultonCountyGA.gov. More transportation projects will soon get underway in South Fulton, but before the T-Splost initiatives begin, officials want residents to offer their input. FGTV's Felicia Church explains.
For a second time, the streets of South Fulton will undergo repair work thanks to funding from the T-Splost referendum that was passed in 2016. The intersections of Budner Road at Union Road, Old Fairburn Road at Union Road, and Campbellton-Fairburn Road at Jones Road are slated for improvement. But before the ceremonial shovels toss aside the first batch of dirt, the Transportation Division of Fulton County's Public Works Department is seeking community input.
Our consultants have collected all traffic information, traffic data, which is the preliminary steps that we go when we design those projects. It is important for our constituents to know how the traffic is, what is the geometry of those locations, and what should be the best alternative for our projects. So we are ready to share with them about 2 alternatives, and we want to have their input from them.
An open house is scheduled at the South Fulton Arts Center during the evening of Thursday, December 14th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. During that hour-and-a-half time frame, the project team will be introduced, concept alternatives will be presented, and residents of the community will be encouraged to offer their input about the types of improvements desired for each of the 3 intersections.
Those 3 intersections are intersections that the community has been asked staff for the longest time. We have issues such as geometric improvements. We have issues due to crashes. We have issues due to congestion at the areas. So we're proposing, in some instances, traditional intersection improvement, which is a traffic signal, or a roundabout, which is a type of intersection that provides the best scenario in many cases.
When South Fulton's first T-SPLOST funded project began in October, public input was not needed because it was a resurfacing project involving New Hope Road. With this new project involving 3 intersections that need more than just new asphalt, public works officials want to make sure the job is done right.
We would like to see the side of South Fulton to have better roads, ensure that those roads are safer, ensure that the roads are not congested, and that the public and the community that likes to cross the roads are safer when they're walking on the streets, and ensuring that we have the best roads in Fulton County.
If you would like more information about the December 14th open house, you can call 404-612-0520. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Felicia Church.
Fulton County female prosecutors and law enforcement officials are recipients of the 2017 Law and Justice Awards. The women were honored during the Georgia's Most Powerful and Influential Attorneys in Law Enforcement program. Deputy District Attorney Fonnie Willis, Community Prosecutor Shari Jones, Senior ADA Kara Convery, and Chief Investigator Cynthia Wakocha were all honorees of this prestigious awards for the legal community. Fulton District Attorney Paul Howard had something nice to say about all of the honorees.
Fonnie spent more than 8 years as a homicide trial attorney, trying more than 100 tough cases. It is remarkable that she has won more than 98% of the cases assigned to her. I'm convinced that Fonnie is a superwoman who gains her power by helping others. Shari has twice been recognized in our office as Community Prosecutor of the Year. She is also an outstanding trial lawyer, having maintained a 100% trial conviction rate. Kara has practiced law for only 6 years. Kara has tried over 45 cases and only suffered defeat twice, a 96% conviction rate. Her rise through the ranks could best be described as meteoric. Cynthia Wakocha began her service as an investigator with the Fulton County District Attorney's Office in 1997. She was soon promoted to a supervisory position, and in 2005 named as the Chief Investigator of the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. Thus, Ms. Wakocha became the only female and the only African-American woman who serves in this capacity in a major district attorney's office in the entire United States.
The Women Works Media Group presents the program each year. This one honored all women. The group hosted its Law and Justice Awards for male honorees back in July. And still to come, Fulton's less fortunate are blanketed in love. We'll explain in our district-by-district coverage next. Fulton blankets homeless citizens in love, and seniors get a new home away from home. Here's this week's District by District coverage. We begin in District 5, where the annual Blanket Atlanta with Love event helps dozens prepare for the winter. Fulton County District 5 Commissioner Marvin Arrington Jr. and volunteers gave blankets, jackets, clothes, and hot meals to some of Atlanta's less fortunate during the yearly initiative. Held at the Fulton County Government Center patio, the event was able to assist citizens who call the streets of downtown Atlanta home.
I definitely believe it's good to help the homeless year-round. I think a lot of times we focus a lot on the holiday season, but we have to also take into consideration that they need clothes, shoes, and water throughout the entire year.
Atlanta was dubbed one of the neediest cities in the country in terms of citizens who were homeless by the national financial website Wallet Hub. And finally, county leaders cut the ribbon on the Bethlehem at Burdine on a new senior center.
The seniors have been out of their space for a little over a year, and we are so excited to bring them back together and to welcome them home today.
Seniors once located at the old Bethlehem Senior Center will be in their new home just in time for the holidays.
We're very excited that we have the opportunity to provide a new facility for our seniors and to help keep them active and healthy.
I'm very proud of this facility. It has brand new restrooms. We had to totally renovate the restroom. It has a very nice open area that can be used for a variety of senior activities, but it also has specialty areas for unique opportunities for sewing and other things that they want to do here.
The new location allows seniors to take advantage of fitness activities, wellness programs, and arts and culture activities in a new space leased from the city of Atlanta.
What a wonderful day for all the people in Fulton County who believe that we must respect our seniors and protect our children. Congratulations to the Site Council and to all of the Bethlehem Center participants who made this day possible.
It's like a dream to come true. I can't believe it. The building is so beautiful, and we just appreciate all the people that helped us.
The renovated site is slightly larger and will have dedicated space for fitness, sewing, crafts, and ceramics. The John C. Burdine Neighborhood Center is located at 215 Lakewood Way in Southwest Atlanta. And when Fulton Today returns, fire and rescue teams hit the roads to make sure that your holiday season doesn't go up in smoke. Stay with us, everybody. While many people look forward to the holiday season each year, thousands of others suffer with what is known the holiday blues. Well, Fulton County offers services for those who are depressed during this season and every other season. FGTV's Priscilla Ortega has our story.
While millions of people in the country enjoy the traditions of the holiday season, like shopping and the fellowship,
I just enjoy the holiday season, just being together, the togetherness.
behavioral health professionals say the stress and anxiety during the months of November and December can cause even those who are usually content to experience loneliness and a lack of fulfillment.
When people have those feelings of loneliness because they don't have their family, perhaps they've lost loved ones during the holidays, and so that's triggering feelings of sadness because they're doing a lot of self-reflection, looking over their life over the past several years, and it's producing those feelings of sadness.
According to Healthline.com, there are several reasons why one may develop depression during the holidays, but social isolation is one of the biggest predictors of depression, especially during the holidays.
A lot of times people are depressed because there's tons of people around, but nobody's interacting with each other, you know. There's no sense of community and connection to each other, and that will depress you.
Experts say there are several ways to stave off the holiday blues. For instance, begin a new tradition, whether it's with people you are related to or not. Volunteer. Helping others, doctors say, often helps the giver feel good. And get back to nature by going for a walk or to a park.
And I would highly encourage people that if you feel feelings of sadness and loneliness during the holidays, get involved, volunteer, make someone else's holiday exciting that do not have the same resources that perhaps you have.
The bottom line is to stay engaged and around people, and by all means practice self-care during the holidays. That includes eating a healthy diet and maintaining a regular sleep pattern and an exercise program, even if that exercise program is walking around at the shopping center. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Priscilla Ortega.
Thank you very much. North Fulton residents wanting to live a longer, healthier lifestyle, well, they just hop into the water. Seniors at the Dorothy C. Benson facility signed up for interim swim class, hoping to get a more rigorous exercise experience. According to health and fitness experts, swimming keeps your heart rate up, but takes some of the impact stress off your body. The exercise builds endurance, muscle strength, and cardiovascular fitness.
It's very therapeutic for them to get in and swim, and it's a lifelong sport, so they can do it up into their 90s and 100 if they hit 100.
I couldn't swim for maybe about until I was 40, and I just kind of learned myself how to swim, but I was only able to swim front stroke. I couldn't even swim backstroke or breaststroke, but I came to Benson Center and I'm learning swimming here, so I love it.
Instructors say swimming helps all people maintain a healthy weight, healthy heart, and lungs. The exercise is especially good for seniors because the movement in the water helps to tone muscles and build strength. Fulton Fire and Rescue members take steps to help save the lives of homeowners with operable fire detectors. The first responders have been on a fire detector blitz, going into homes to make sure that the smoke detectors are properly installed and, of course, have working batteries. On this day, they were at the Kaiser Cascade community for their annual visit.
This fire station really benefits us in the fact that they do it free of charge, and they also help us to get educated as to what we're supposed to do in this community. And we love living here, and we just appreciate them so much.
It adds to our security. You know, when you're older, you're kind of a little insecure. And this adds to our security. We know that in case there's a fire, the alarm's going to go out to warn us, to help us get out of the house in time and in a safe manner.
The risk of dying in reported home structure fires is cut in half in homes with working smoke alarms. Firefighters from Station 2 on Cascade Road provided the free service. And still to come, youngsters learn how to become water professionals? We'll explain. Stay with us. Some North Fulton seniors don't mind getting their hands a little dirty. This group at the Dorothy C. Benson facility is participating in an intermediate sculpting class. For this particular session, the seniors are sculpting a live model. The 10-week intermediate course challenges those who have had experience with clay. Much like painting, sculpting allows seniors to work on their hand and eye coordination.
It uses a lot of the same part of the brain, and actually having them work with their hands and, you know, trying to coordinate getting something down there that's in proportion is a good skill for them, you know, to work with, because it keeps those mental skills up.
The class also helps seniors create both representational and abstract or experimental sculptures. There's even a beginner's class for those who have very little to no experience working with clay.
Coming to a class like this, they're a little nervous. You know, they don't quite feel like they can, you know, do a finished piece of sculpture. But the fact is, if you take them through the process, you know, it's pretty amazing some of the stuff they can come out with.
You can see a full list of all of the classes offered at the Benson Center by logging on to thebensoncenter.org. And finally, speaking of showing off some artistic skills, some middle schoolers do just that. For the second year in a row, Fulton County Public Works hosted its Model Water Tower competition at Amana Academy in Alpharetta.
The Georgia Model Water Tower competition has been going on now for 6 years. This is Fulton County's second year participating. So it's an engineering design contest.
7th grade students from public, private, and home schools built functioning model water towers out of recycled materials. Each tower was judged for its engineering, structural integrity, hydraulics, how well it holds water, and how much it holds.
So we hope that they learn a little bit about how their water system works, why our water infrastructure is so important. We want them to learn a little bit about some of the careers that people do in the water field.
The Model Water Tower competition is designed to provide information to youth about water resource engineering, infrastructure, and water treatment and water conservation in hopes that some of them will become future water professionals. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to connect with you online. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for up-to-date Fulton County news. And you can watch a replay of this show and other FGTV programs anytime on our YouTube channel. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis-Rucker. Thank you so much for watching. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.